I've been watching the Atheist Experience episodes for a while now, and I found an interesting title. A caller has proof of creationism. I saw that and I was intrigued. As an atheist, I was like, okay, this is cool. Let me see what you got. I would like to hear it. It takes about 10 minutes. I'm going to link it, don't worry. 10 minutes. It takes about 10 minutes. And in my honest opinion, it should have been literally no more than 2 minutes. You know, if the motherfucker wasn't, and you know, I understand why they interrupted, but if the motherfucker wasn't interrupted, we would have saved probably 7 minutes of time of bullshit. No point in this motherfucker's rant did he have evidence at all. And literally his end argument is so batshit stupid that I am convinced that he's a prank caller. No one can be that dumb. No one that has any intelligence at all would say the shit that he says. It's one of the reasons why I'm so against religion. Because it makes stupid people. I mean, seriously. You know, the religious people believe that I'm made of dirt. Okay, well, that'll explain the minerals, but what about the blood? How the fuck does that explain the blood and the tissues and the muscles and the nerve endings? How the fuck is the idea that I'm made of earth or clay or whatever the fuck ever? How the fuck does that make sense? How do you make sense of that? And then the women have it a little bit easier, and then they have a little bit more logic behind those. Women are made out of a bone. More specifically, a rib bone. Oh, what about the other 205 fucking bones? Where the fuck do they come from? No one fucking knows. Because as far as I know, it don't get addressed. But his end argument is humans and monkeys. You do realize that we're not monkeys. Like, we're great apes. Like, you know that? There's a separation there. Monkeys are lower in the evolutionary line. Okay? We are great apes. We are in the group of like the gorillas. Okay? That's kind of where we are. We're in the same classification as gorilla. We're not monkeys. It's insulting to call a human a monkey. Don't do it. If you're going to call us something, call us what we are. Great apes. Okay? Also, even if you're going to say that we're completely different animals, you do realize that we share more than half of a genetic code with them? What? I would highly argue that would make us completely different things. Matter of fact, if you would look at the DNA of houseflies, trees, giraffes, dogs, you would in fact find different percentages of human versus this particular animal similarity. Right? Now, that kind of disproves the idea that we were all made individually. That dogs were always dogs. giraffes were always giraffes, and humans were always humans, and they were nothing else. But the fact that you can go to a human and compare that to a housefly, and find that in fact we have this amount of percentage of our DNA that is the exact same as the housefly, and this particular species of tree is this amount of similarity in our DNA. The fact that we have any amount of similarity to anything that not human kind of disproves your idea that we were all made, and that humans were humans, dogs were dogs, cats were cats, and bugs were bugs. Okay? I'm sure if anyone cares to find, how much our DNA is similar to a housefly or a dog or whatever, I'm sure someone can figure that out and probably give that information to you. But the end kind of made me want to hit you. It did. I wanted to hit you. Because the level of stupid that came out your mouth when you made that response is so beyond stupid that I wanted to hit you on the off chance that would at least activate a fucking brain cell and make you somewhat more intelligent. Because so far you are literally brain dead. You have no intelligence. A dead corpse has more intelligence than you. And it's dead. It has no brain activity. I'm just saying. I was intrigued, and at the end I left kind of what I assumed I was going to leave with, which was an absolute disappointment, and kind of embarrassed that I even share a planet with you. If I knew where you lived, I would go there and fucking give you a fucking biology lesson. But I don't know where you live, and so I can't give you a biological, lesson on how shit happens. But we live in an age where you can literally get any information you would ever need in less than a minute. So here is what I want you to do. I want you to research this. Really research evolution. Understand it from the top down. Everything. I want you to understand as much as possible. And when you do, you'll realize how stupid you are for even making a call stating that you had evidence against evolution. Because, if someone could disprove evolution, they have won the Nobel Prize. Because you have just advanced all human knowledge by some unknown amount. I would love for someone to disprove evolution. I would stand up and applaud you at how that happened. And it's been over 100 years. By now, someone should have found a problem, but so far nothing. That in itself should be testament to how good it is. And the fact that there are so many stupid people that fail to understand how amazingly good this is. Because if it wasn't amazingly good at answering the questions, it would have been replaced a long time ago. We have completely mapped the human genome. If evolution is wrong, that should have disproved it. I'm just saying.